As of June 2025, the United States military stands alone as the most formidable fighting force in the world. It is a power built not just on tradition and courage, but on a foundation of unparalleled financial investment and technological superiority. The numbers themselves tell a powerful story. In 2025, the U.S. defense budget hovers around an astonishing $895 billion. This figure is not just a line item in a federal ledger, it is the engine that drives innovation, sustains a global presence, and ensures that American service members are the best equipped in history. This level of spending surpasses that of the next several countries combined, creating a gap that is difficult for any potential adversary to close. It is a clear statement of national priority and a commitment to maintaining peace through strength. This massive budget directly fuels a relentless pursuit of technological advancement. While other nations may boast larger armies in terms of sheer numbers, the true measure of modern military strength lies in the quality of its equipment. The United States leads this charge definitively. From the advanced stealth capabilities of the F-35 Lightning II fighter jet, to the artificial intelligence integrated into battlefield command systems, American technology provides a decisive edge. A significant portion of the 2025 budget, around $14.5 billion, is dedicated specifically to cybersecurity, creating a digital fortress to protect the nation's critical infrastructure. This focus ensures that America is prepared to meet threats not only on traditional battlefields but also in the invisible domains of cyberspace and space. The investment extends into every corner of defense. It funds the development of next-generation weapons, including hypersonic missiles that can travel at incredible speeds, making them nearly impossible to intercept. It pays for the research that keeps American forces one step ahead in electronic warfare, intelligence gathering, and surveillance. The creation and funding of the Space Force as a distinct branch highlights this forward-looking strategy, recognizing that future conflicts may be won or lost based on the control of orbital assets. This technological dominance is not just about having the best gear, it is about creating a comprehensive ecosystem of power that influences every aspect of modern warfare, ensuring an advantage that is difficult to challenge. Ultimately, this financial and technological supremacy is about deterrence. The sheer scale of American military investment sends a clear signal to the world. It tells allies that the U.S. is a reliable partner committed to collective security. It also informs potential adversaries like China and Russia that the cost of direct conflict would be extraordinarily high. By maintaining such a significant lead in both funding and technology, the United States aims to prevent wars before they start. It is a strategy of proactive defense, where the best weapon is the one that never has to be fired, backed by the undeniable reality that if it must be, it will be the most advanced and effective on the planet. Behind the vast budget and cutting-edge technology are the most critical asset of the United States military, its people. In 2025, approximately 1.32 million active duty personnel serve across the globe, a number that swells to over 2.1 million when the dedicated men and women of the reserves and National Guard are included. While nations like China and India have larger standing armies, the American force is distinguished by its professionalism, extensive training, and operational experience. The U.S. Army, the largest branch with roughly 450,000 soldiers, forms the backbone of this force. These are the individuals who volunteer to stand on the front lines, embodying a commitment to service that has defined the nation for generations. This force is not confined to American shores. A core element of U.S. military strategy is its global presence, a network of alliances and bases that projects power and promotes stability across continents. The United States maintains over 750 military installations in more than 80 countries. About 185,000 American troops are stationed overseas, from the plains of Europe to the islands of the Pacific. This forward deployment allows for rapid response to crises, supports allied nations in their own defense, and serves as a visible deterrent to aggression. Bases in strategic locations like Germany, Japan, and South Korea are not just military outposts, they are symbols of enduring partnerships and a commitment to international security. The strength of this global network is amplified by powerful alliances, chief among them the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. This pact binds the United States with its European and North American partners in a promise of collective defense. An attack on one member is considered an attack on all, a cornerstone of transatlantic security for over 75 years. These alliances are more than just treaties on paper. They involve joint military exercises, shared intelligence, and integrated command structures. This deep level of cooperation means that the U.S. military rarely, if ever, acts alone. It operates as the leader of a broad coalition of nations, united by shared values and security interests. This combination of a highly trained, all-volunteer force and a robust global footprint gives the United States an operational reach that is unmatched. Domestically, states like California, Virginia, and Texas host the largest concentrations of military personnel, serving as vital hubs for training, logistics, and command. Whether responding to a natural disaster at home or a security threat abroad, the American military has the logistical capability to move people and equipment anywhere in the world with incredible speed and efficiency. This ability to project power across vast distances is a fundamental component of its strength, ensuring that American influence can be brought to bear wherever it is needed to protect national interests and support global order. The visible might of the U.S. military is best seen in its unparalleled conventional forces, which dominate the domains of land, sea, and air. The United States Air Force is the largest and most technologically advanced in the world, with a staggering fleet of over 13,000 aircraft. This includes the F-22 Raptor, a fighter jet with unmatched air-to-air combat capabilities, and the versatile F-35 Lightning II, which combines stealth, advanced sensors, and networking abilities. These jets are supported by a massive fleet of bombers, tankers, and transport planes, giving the U.S. the ability to strike any target on the planet and sustain operations far from home. The sky, for all intents and purposes, belongs to the USAF. On the world's oceans, the United States Navy reigns supreme. Its power is centered around a fleet of 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, more than all other countries in the world combined. Each carrier is a floating sovereign airbase, capable of projecting overwhelming air power and supporting a crew of over 5,000 sailors and aviators. These colossal ships are the centerpieces of carrier strike groups, which include advanced Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, cruisers, and Virginia-class submarines. This naval force ensures that global sea lanes remain open for commerce and that the U.S. can control the maritime domain in any conflict, a critical advantage in a world connected by water. On the ground, the U.S. Army and Marine Corps are equipped with some of the most formidable hardware ever developed. The M1 Abrams main battle tank, continuously upgraded with new armor, sensors, and firepower, remains the king of land warfare. It is supported by a force of over 39,000 other armored vehicles, from infantry fighting vehicles to self-propelled artillery. Systems like the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, HIMARS, provide long-range precision firepower that can devastate enemy positions from a safe distance. This combination of heavy armor and precision strike capability makes American ground forces a lethal and highly mobile opponent, capable of conducting complex operations across any terrain. Beyond these conventional platforms lies America's ultimate deterrent, its nuclear arsenal. The United States maintains a modern and robust nuclear triad, meaning it can launch nuclear weapons from land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles, from submarines, and from strategic bombers. This ensures a credible and survivable second strike capability, guaranteeing that any nuclear attack on the U.S. or its allies would be met with a devastating response. This awesome power, held in careful stewardship, serves as the final backstop for national security. It is the silent, ever-present shield that underwrites all other forms of American military strength and ensures that no adversary would ever contemplate an existential attack. The power of the American military is not just a source of national pride. It is also a cornerstone of global security, a fact reflected in the strong support it receives from the American people. In 2025, polls consistently show that the U.S. military is one of the most trusted institutions in the country. An overwhelming majority of Americans, around 79%, express confidence in their armed forces. Furthermore, about 69% believe that a strong U.S. military makes the world a safer place. This deep well of public support provides a stable foundation for the nation's defense policy, ensuring that the government has a mandate to maintain its military superiority and fulfill its role as a global leader. This public sentiment was visibly celebrated in June 2025, with a major military parade marking the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. Such events are more than just displays of hardware. They are expressions of a national character that values service, sacrifice, and strength. A majority of citizens, 63%, believe that the United States should actively work to maintain its status as the world's only military superpower. This belief transcends political divides, demonstrating a broad consensus that American leadership, backed by credible military force, is essential for a stable international order. This public trust is the moral force that animates the ships, planes, and soldiers who serve under the American flag. The importance of this power extends far beyond American borders. For decades, the U.S. military has acted as a global security provider. Its naval presence keeps vital shipping lanes open, protecting the flow of commerce that fuels the world economy. Its alliances, like NATO, have prevented major power wars in Europe for over 75 years. In the Indo-Pacific, its presence helps to balance the rise of new powers and reassure allies who feel threatened. While the role can be controversial and complex, many nations quietly rely on the security umbrella provided by the United States. This stability allows for diplomacy, economic growth, and international cooperation to flourish. In conclusion, America's military might in 2025 is the product of a deliberate, multi-generational effort. It is built on immense financial resources, technological innovation, a professional all-volunteer force, and a network of global alliances. This power is not wielded for conquest, but as a shield, to deter aggression, protect shared interests, and uphold an international system that has, for the most part, prevented the kind of catastrophic global conflicts that defined the first half of the 20th century. In a world of evolving threats, from rogue states to complex cyber attacks, the strength and readiness of the United States military remain a vital force for peace and stability for all.